Barnaby Butterbottom, a man known for his unfortunate circumstances, was on his daily power walk through Woodland Pines Park. He envisioned serene strolls amongst rustling leaves, not the Hitchcockian horror that awaited. As he rounded a bend, a guttural caw shattered the peace. Yes, a high guttural caw, 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 and there above him, perched on a skeletal oak, loomed a territorial crow, its obsidian eyes glinting with malice. Deep penetrating malice. Barnaby knew their reputation. Woodland Pines Park was notorious for its territorial crow clique, led by the gang's infamous Eagle-Eye Crow. Normally these trails are clear. But he quickened his pace, muttering, "Just keep walking, Barnaby. Don't make eye contact." But alas, the universe had other plans. Another crow, this one sporting a jaunty feather mohawk, swooped down, clipping Barnaby's hat with its wing. The hat soared into the air, landing comically atop a startled squirrel, who proceeded to do a frantic tap dance before scampering away with the hat as her prize. Eagle-Eye Crow, apparently offended by the impromptu avian ballet, launched himself at Barnaby with a squawk worthy of a Wagnerian opera. Wagnerian degree squawk, my friends. Barnaby yelped, very disturbed. Immediately he instinctively ducked. He then tripped, his walking stick flying out of his hand. Mr. Butterbottom landed face first in a patch of dandelions. Pollen-covered and disoriented, he looked up to see Eagle-Eye perched inches from his nose, regarding him with beady suspicion. Uber beady. Suddenly, a high-pitched voice pierced the air. "Leave him alone, Eagle-Eye. He's truly harmless." Woodland Pines Park is a beautiful place and so surreal all year round. A tiny chihuahua, sporting a pink tutu and a blue feather, stood defiantly between Barnaby and the crow. Eagle-Eye scoffed, a low rumble emanating from his feathered chest. "This park belongs to us, Pipsqueak. Begone. Begone, Pipsqueak, this park belongs to us." The chihuahua, undeterred, puffed out its chest, or attempted to, given its diminutive size, and barked ferociously. All the territorial crows looked at each other, then burst into laughter. Their caws echoed through the park, morphing and transforming into guffaws and caws of strange amusement. Barnaby, still sprawled on the grass, couldn't help but let out a chuckle himself. This was starting to silly. The sight of a tiny dog in a tutu facing down a gang of territorial crows was, frankly, absurd. The tension dissipated, it really dissipated, and was replaced by a cool, calm, and collected camaraderie. Eagle-Eye ruffled his feathers, a certain understanding, trust, and respect in his gaze. He cawed once, as if to say, "All right. He can stay. Peace and chicken grease." Barnaby, dusting himself off, retrieved his hat from the grateful squirrel, who returned it with a series of happy chirps, and stood up. He tipped his hat, pollen-covered and slightly askew, at the chihuahua. "Thank you, little warrior. You're braver than you look." The chihuahua yipped proudly, then pranced away, her tutu bouncing with each step. Mr. Butterbottom continued his walk, a newfound appreciation for the absurdity of life and the occasional territorial crow encounter. He knew he'd never forget the day a dog in a tutu saved him from a clique of opera-singing birds in Woodland Pines Park.